Hello everyone, welcome to my second video. In this video I wanted to help out everyone by explaining how to find a Glorious Vanity for the build. So I get this question a lot every day. Everyone always asks me like, can you show me your Glorious Vanity? What is your Glorious Vanity? What does it give you? Why are you using a Glorious Vanity? So currently in my build I'm playing CI, so I'm putting the Glorious Vanity here. And this is an insane one. It gives me 23% aura effectiveness for 3 points, or 1 point taken. Just this Arcane Vision node. 14%, 4%, and 5%. Now, that's actually pretty crazy. 23% for 1 point value and a gem slot taken. So now you might wonder, how can I buy Glorious Vanity since it's so good? Like, where do I find it? Now, not only can you find a Glorious Vanity really easily by doing this trick, you can also make a shit ton of money. So go here, you type in Glorious Vanity, you type in Shavs if you're playing low life, and Sack of Walls if you're playing CI, and then you go Spark. So here, let's see, we have this person. Now this person is using a Glorious Vanity, of course, because we have that in our search. And the number is 7556. And here we can also see what is the possible aura effectiveness for this jewel. So you count the number of notables. So this one is put right here, and this is where the low life people put their jewel, and this is where the CI people put their jewel. Because CI can put it here, because if a low life person puts it here, then you don't have pain attunement anymore. So you have 3 notables. You have 1, 2, 3. You count the number of points taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the notable is commanding presence. This thing has a roll of 10 to 15% on the increased effect of auras. So we know this thing will have a 45% minimum or 45% maximum from the notables for 7 travel points, which is pretty good. That's like over 6 per point. So in order to judge like how good a Glorious Vanity is, it's about the number of points you spend to get the aura effect. So generally 5 is pretty good, 6 is extremely good, and 7 is like unheard of. And another point of contention is how good are travel points? Like, are these travel points like an aura effect, which would be crazy, or is it like attack speed or lightning res, which doesn't benefit us very much? Now those we don't really know when we look at the number, but at least we have a number to know. So you write down these numbers in your notepad. So you look at this other person, right? So this other person has 2016. So you can see how good is this jewel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. He's actually spending 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of points. 11 points for 4 notables. Now we don't know how good this could be. So it could be 60% or it could be 40%. But basically you just write down these numbers. This one is using 1542. So I actually personally went through all of these and wrote down the ones that I saw for CI and low life. So then after we have these numbers, right, you go into here. You have a search parameter, and I'll paste the search parameter into the YouTube description. So you have these 3 that are important. Bathe in the blood, and these are the numbers. Doriani, Zibikwa, and Ahuana. So the names do not matter at all. So you have count 1 and you type in the number range. So it's narrowed to this number range. So this is 7556. This is actually one of the best jewels for low life. So all the name does is it changes the big nodes. So this pain attunement is immortal ambition now, and any single big node is changed. So that's all the name does. The name does not, the number changes the node and the smaller nodes and the travel points. So the number is the only thing we care about. So that's why we do count 1 to include all of them. So now the main way you can make a lot of money from this is you write down the numbers in a notepad. You set up a bunch of live searches for when it pops up. So like this jewel currently, that has 2 offline for 249x, right? Now someone could easily ID it and not search up the number. They could just list it for 30 chaos or 50 chaos or however much a Glorious Vanity normally is. So you think like without these, right? Glorious Vanity is only what, like how much is this? 10 chaos. Like that's pretty low. So someone could just ID it, put it up for 10 chaos. You offer them 1x, they'd probably gladly take it. And voila, you've made like 200x suddenly if you just sell it to someone who knows what it is. So I wrote down all these numbers, and these numbers are over here. So these are the CI ones, and these are the low life ones. So the CI ones are put next to Arcane Vision, and this is the one I'm personally using. And when I was playing low life, I was using the 7556, which is 48% for 7 points, which is probably the best that we found so far. And this is from someone who has divined thousands of Glorious Vanities. But I wrote down all of the numbers I could spy on Poe.Ninja, so you could type in each of these, make a live search for them, or just search and see if there's any underpriced ones. So I have a few here you can see. So you have these live searches going. Eventually someone will post it and you'll save like 30, 40x or 200x even. Now, if you don't want to do that, you could also go into the TFT Discord. Go to this section right here, items want to sell, and Control F Glorious and see what pops up. So you can see here that this is pretty much you're just buying through people on the TFT Discord that know how much the jewel is. So 51%, 9 points. So this is not bad. This is like what, like almost 6% per point for 9 points. This is what, like 5% per point. This one's 6% per point. Now you won't get an insane deal through these people because these people know how much it is. That's why they listed out the stats, because these people have divined it. But you can buy it pretty easily from these people if you don't want to go through the hassle of spying on people and trying to get a good deal. So either way works, and yeah. But hopefully that clears up like the whole allure of the Glorious Vanity, because I know it's pretty annoying because you see some of a Glorious Vanity, right? And you have no idea what it is. You don't really know how it affects the build. But in the end, the Glorious Vanity is super important to get to like 400% aura effectiveness, just because of how nerfed these travel points on the small passive points on the medium clusters are, since they only give 3%. So we want to try to find more value than 3%, and Glorious Vanities allows us to get to more aura effectiveness than if we had just taken all of these travel points like we did before. But anyhow, I hope that helped out everyone with trying to figure out how to find, how to buy, and how a Glorious Vanity works. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you on my stream in the coming days, where I'll be doing some more ventures to deep delve with this build to 6K. And yeah, hope that helped.